Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? So it's no big secret that Attack on Titan is in its final arc in the manga, and that author Hajime Isayama began planning to end the series 4 years ago in 2014. But in 2014, his editor said that serialization is slated to end in 3 to 4 years, and since then, 4 years have already passed. And even though we're approaching the climax of the series, it definitely seems like we're still going to be getting quite a few chapters well into 2019, or even 2020 at this point. Isayama himself also said back then that he would like to end the series in about 3 years. And recently, MBS aired an interview with our beloved mangaka Isayama, and in it, we saw Isayama drawing the rough layout drafts for the final panel of the Attack on Titan series. So we definitely know we're getting there soon. He's been working on it for quite some time, and that the finale for Attack on Titan is imminent. But in the interview, we also got to hear Isayama talk about the process of making the ending to one of the most popular series in the world, and the struggles he's been having to make it. Starting off with his schedule, he's been regularly waking up at 4 p.m. in the afternoon after pulling all-nighters to meet deadlines, and that he was constantly super tired from the amount of work he's been putting in, and that drawing the quote-unquote name, which is the rough draft of the manga, has been extremely difficult for him, especially for the ending. Isayama said that he would very often just sit down and stare at basically nothing for half an hour before letting out a single yawn, which basically means he accomplished next to nothing in that half an hour. This would occur frequently, and the writer's block has especially been a huge struggle for him as of late. There's also stress and pressure from wanting to live up to the expectation of fans all over the world, but also to make something that will surprise fans at the same time. Our friend here is definitely completely burned out. He continued to say that it's pretty much like this every single day. He worries that he cannot make a good rough draft when he works during the day, which results in him not being able to sleep at night or in the day in his case, which then makes him hungry so he can't draw. And when he finally eats, he would get sleepy and he still can't draw. It's a vicious cycle, and with the added pressure of concluding his series that will either turn Attack on Titan into an everlasting masterpiece, or just something that had the potential to be, it's no wonder that he's having trouble sleeping. In the documentary, Isayama was often shown in a dazed state, laying in the sofa, probably brainstorming or just daydreaming about when it's finally all over. The documentary mentioned that they really only saw Isayama smile just once in the whole time they were there. It was an extremely rare moment when Isayama actually took a small break from working on his manga to play on his Nintendo Switch, specifically Splatoon 2 on the Nintendo Switch. He doesn't play on a TV or anything fancy, just the Nintendo Switch in portable mode, with an earphone attached and probably a Pro Controller. But that is probably also one of the rare moments that he's socializing with real people outside working, as his schedule is just ridiculously demanding. They asked him if there was something he wanted to draw after Attack on Titan. Isayama basically said, yes there is, but he might not be able to draw it. It's more of an issue of that he probably won't be physically and mentally able to draw it, and he wonders if he has it in him to continue after Attack on Titan. Many mangaka experience burnout, but by the sounds of it, this guy is definitely on the more severe end of burnout than many others. So at this point, I think it's safe to say that he won't be making another series after Attack on Titan, at least right after. But he's definitely earned his big break, since he basically hasn't stopped working crazy hours since 2009 when Attack on Titan first began. Can you believe it? It's been 10 years already for Attack on Titan. And for the 10th anniversary, 2019 is looking like a big year for Attack on Titan, as we'll probably be getting our series finale then, and also the second half of the Attack on Titan anime season 3 in April of 2019. With the quality being ridiculously high in the anime, it's definitely worth the wait. And hopefully 2019 will be the year that Isayama will finally get a good night of rest. Anyways, what do you guys think of Isayama's struggles in finishing the series? And what is one thing you want to see in the finale of Attack on Titan? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, don't forget to touch the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.